Welcome to the 52nd episode of the Drunken Ship Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Tay Norman. Alongside me is the one who's many, who needs to change his fucking name.
Nah, bro, that's why we're one who is many. CyberCalamity.
Jordan Crockett. Next to him is the Puerto Rican Reggie Watts, eating his good old donut. Donut slaps, by the way.
Little strawberry donut. Yeah. When you texted it and said, man, I should have gotten Dunkin' Donuts, me and Crockett both went, I wish he hadn't said that.
Yeah.
That's Bryan and Cheetahs talking right there. If you're new to the show, this is a show about three friends talk about whatever's happening in entertainment, news, industry, whatever it's called, right? Yeah. Or anything that's happening outside your window, like politics or something. So if you like that, please follow, subscribe on that service you're listening to this on. And speaking of that, good news. Mm-hmm. Another day I text you about how many downloads we had. It was like 40 something.
Yeah, it was like 47 downloads.
This morning, 70.
70 downloads?
The recent episode.
Oh, shit. I am Mr. Rage.
It's India. I don't know what we're doing, but they're loving the hell out of us right now.
That happened to me with my other podcast, For Film's Sake, which is currently inactive.
Yeah.
Shit ton of South Koreans just listening to me talk about movies.
Dude, that's our biggest audience. Like, I think for America, it's like 90. Mm-hmm. They're like 138.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so shout out to you guys who actually listen to us.
Shout out to India.
Shout out to India. Yeah. You guys need to join the Discord and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Should be in the podcast description.
Yeah, links in whatever the hell the description is below. Yeah. What, Crockett?
I can just hear you.
You hear me?
I know how wet your lips are.
So Jordan, check the currents.
I am Mr. Rage.
Bryan,
yep.
Set at the anchor. I set sail.
That's adorable. I love that.
I literally thought about that in the shower this morning.
Check the currents, raise the anchor, let's fucking sail, baby.
If anyone's wondering why we're doing this in the AM, I have to go to a wedding tonight.
Which you don't need to go to. I don't
Why?
understand. I still don't understand.
Why?
It is like
it's nice, bro. It's nice to put on I got a suit.
That's what annoys the shit
like
out of me
clean.
first.
That does piss me off too.
Yeah,
like
like
a
a
whole ass suit.
You're not gonna
wear
wear
it.
A suit? You're not gonna wear it till like
Did we not have this conversation last week?
What's the next time you're gonna wear a suit?
What?
What's the next time you're gonna wear a suit?
Funeral, maybe.
Don't say that. I mean, like a good event.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P.
Like someone of your friends will get married. That's the next time you have a suit.
Yeah, and I'll have a suit.
And it's gonna be
I don't got to worry about anything.
But what if you don't fit into that suit anymore?
You trying to say, Brian? Get these donuts away from me.
Body change, man.
Yeah,
you buy a suit in 2021, but 2026 you want to fucking hang yourself with
Dude,
it.
I'm like Stonehenge. I'm just gonna be around.
He's gonna be around.
I'm just
forever.
gonna be around the same. Yeah.
I was actually expecting you to wear the suit today. I thought you were going to the funeral or whatever you're going to. Like, the wedding, like at 1 o'clock.
We'll see. We'll see what happens tonight.
It's at 8.
It's at like 6 o'clock tonight.
Weddings are some of the most exhausting events that I've ever been to.
I've been to one wedding with my family's.
Yeah. I've been to two.
Two.
One when I was like 7 years old.
Yeah, that's the last time I went.
I wanted to cry the whole time. It sucked. It was a Catholic wedding too, so it was all full of like Catholic guilt and people telling me that I should believe in Jesus.
Isn't Catholic the opposite? It's like they go wild and then just ask forgiveness on Sunday.
That's literally any other day of a Catholic, but on the wedding it's all very prim and proper. But every other day Catholics are doing like lines of coke off of each other's titties and then go to the confession and just be like, "Sorry, Father, I have sinned."
What's the step on a glass thing where you break a glass?
That's the Greek people.
No,
Greek people throw the plate.
The step on the glass is Jewish.
You step on a glass. What?
You put a like a glass. I think it's a cup. I think the couple drinks from the cup and then they lay glass on the ground and then they cover it with cloth and they both stomp on it.
I don't know.
I think that's. I know they stomp on it. I'm not sure if they drink from it. They share the cup.
That sounds dangerous. That sounds like.
That's why they put the cloth over it.
It must be a thick ass cloth. Goddamn.
I don't know. I just.
What's that cloth you use to strain out like milk or cheesecloth?
Yeah,
what the fuck is that?
It's cheesecloth. It's like cloth for cheese.
Yeah, that's gross.
You know
why? Why?
When you're making cheese, you gotta strain the curd out somehow.
The concept of cheese is nasty, but it's good.
Oh, cheese! Yeah, cheese
is
so
moldy milk. It's like
just mold.
What freak?
It's not moldy milk.
We should do an entire podcast on the origin of things and how weird. Like, how did you?
But do absolutely no research for it. Yeah, just talk how we think things
like
work.
Someone like when they saw like a baby, like a cow.
That's like
milk.
immediately. That's
And
where
so
my mind goes.
I want to try that myself. They had to.
Dude, they had to push a baby cow out the way, like scoot over.
Get out of here.
Hey, I noticed you're further away from me this week. Is there a reason why?
No.
Is it? Come on, man. Come over here.
You're a bully, man.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even think about that.
Brian's close enough. I can grab his foot.
See,
Get away from me. Cricket's grabbing toes and
I
shit.
am Mr. Rage.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's a
Stop
TikTok.
saying it.
Dude, TikTok's got its hook in me. And like, it's got me in a vice
See,
grip.
when
Someone else.
he's like a sponge with information.
Yeah, he does.
When he sees something, it sticks with him for a good month or two.
And then, but the problem is like that would be okay if it wasn't for the fact that everything that we hang out with him, he just slowly starts dripping all of that information on us, and then it gets stuck on me. I've been saying "smoke this OG" in my head for 2 weeks.
Really?
For 2 weeks, I hate it. I hate it.
What he got me was a guy like me. I be saying that sometimes.
I got
said-
like me.
I
Copy
said that now too. Yesterday.
Or the plane tickets or text messages I sent the other day. A guy like me, I can give him a plane ticket.
I was sitting in the car with Annie yesterday after eating sushi, and I said, "Guy like me could use some ice cream."
Did you go to the conveyor belt, non-conveyor belt thing?
Yeah, man, I was pissed. I went to there's an all-you-can-eat sushi in Charlotte called Rockin' Sushi, or Rockin'
Rock and
Sushi.
roll. I think it's
Rock
rock
and rolls. Rock and rolls. That's what it is. And it's fucking. I mean, it's good. It's all-you-can-eat sushi, but it's normally a conveyor belt. But because we're in a pandemic and people refuse to get vaccinated, there's no conveyor belt. So
I've seen it in a movie before.
Yeah, they're great. They're super popular in Japan.
Yeah, it was a Mr. Bean movie.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, you know who Mr. Bean is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never watched any of his stuff.
Or is that there's that Drake and Josh episode where they're trying to make the sushi.
Oh, I remember that too.
Or it's either sushi or something.
It was sushi.
Is it sushi onto the conveyor belt and they keep like messing
Fucking
up?
that up.
It was his, not Mr. It was Mr. Bean, but it was like Johnny English. Remember those?
Oh,
freaking
Johnny
movies?
English. Yeah. I've seen that movie.
He had like a sushi.
Rowan Atkinson.
That's the guy's name?
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson. One of the weirdest actors because he like became really popular off of Mr. Bean.
That's where I know him from.
And then, but he's such a well composed, like not silly dude. Like if you see him talking, he's just like super like prim and proper British guy.
Yeah.
That's like Sacha Conan Baring.
Who?
If you ever heard him, like the guy like Borat.
Borat, and he was Borat, Bruno, the Dictator. You know who's
Ali
Ali
G.
G.
All these characters he play are like really wild, but like if you ever like I heard him like speak on like doing like a talk show, and it was like bizarre.
Is this the guy that got the politician?
Yeah.
That guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Rudy Giuliani, I think it's supposed
Yeah,
to
Rudy
be.
Giuliani.
That guy,
What he used to say? Vote a fraud. Because he had a New York accent. I forgot about that guy. He's an asshole. I don't like that guy.
Sasha,
Vodafone.
see, yeah, he's so interesting. I cannot watch Borat or Borat 2 without like wanting to disappear inside of myself. It's such a cringe fest.
Yeah,
To
I have
watch those movies.
I'm the same way. I can't. I have a hard time watching cringy stuff.
Yeah, it's
Secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm? That's all that Curb Your Enthusiasm
I think because
is.
it's internal rage.
Have you guys experienced secondhand embarrassment in real life before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
sure I
It
have.
happens a lot. It happened to me at school almost on a weekly basis. Because people at AI I am an autistic. I have autism.
Really?
And some people at AI that were not autistic had less awareness of social cues than I do. It was such a fucking.
We call those people weirdos.
Yeah, they were a little weird. And I can't even blame it on some developmental thing. They were just fucking bizarre. Like I remember walking up to somebody and they were just straight up looking at hentai on their phone, like in the middle of class. And
It's
I
an
was like,
animation student.
yeah, absolutely an animation student.
Some people just get comfortable with it. They get a little too comfortable.
Yeah, like it's like just some.
It was our group. Everyone's kind of the same. No, it's like animation people. I admit that. It's like the people. We were all the same, and they felt comfortable.
Oh,
But
okay. I
there's
thought
a
they
cutoff,
were like,
though.
we're not looking at.
Yeah,
you,
no.
bro.
Yeah, I'm not doing it either.
Yeah.
It's just more like that. If they did it in high school, something that'd been awkward.
Yeah, that's true.
But if they did it around AI students,
We essentially put ourselves in an echo chamber. And we didn't know how to act in the real world.
It's like,
yeah, that's why
when we got released in the wild, all of us had an identity crisis. Like,
Coming
who
up-
am I?
first started, there was like this little conspiracy going on where people used to put hentai on the desktop wallpaper or something like that, right? Remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
Every once in a blue moon, you see that, like, who did this? And you find out, it's like, okay,
Whatever.
yeah.
That's why I used to work at the tech service, and at some point they had us so that every night the computers would shut down, so that the wallpaper would reset.
Yeah, I
every
hate
day.
anime.
I hate people that watch anime. That's my thing.
It irritates me sometimes. Even though I watch it here once in a blue moon, it irritates the shit out of me sometimes. Like,
Silly bucka. Sussy buck. I hate that. That's I hate that one.
oh my God.
Sussy bussy.
You know, there's a guy on TikTok. I forget his username, but he's the one that does the little growl after talking about anime.
Yeah.
Who does that? What's that black dude? This is TikTok. This black guy. He makes these weird faces.
Yeah.
And he says something about a Japanese girl. You seen this TikTok?
No,
I think that's what we're referring to. The guy who's like, you don't watch the manga? Or you don't read the manga? Yeah, he growls sounds like that.
He doesn't stop. I didn't see this. Is that how he growls?
Yeah.
He shits on My Hero Academia fans all the time because they're like the weirdest part of the fandom.
Why do he growl?
Just to be cringy. He's the one TikToker that like I watch and I laugh, but every single time I get chills down my spine for how cringy he is.
Oh shit!
I fucking love him. Let me see if I can find them.
Here's the one. The only guy TikTok I like so far is the guy chasing his dog. What's that dog's name? I seen it TikTok before.
Oh yeah, you love that TikTok. I know what you're referring to. I'm no way explaining that TikTok. A guy just like chasing after his dog.
Yeah.
Or it's not. Is it even his dog?
It's his dog. He just a joke. He lets it go out.
Just a dog.
He chase it down. Or the guy who makes like scripts, like how to make a Fast and Furious movie. I forgot that guy's name too.
That guy fucking kills me.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. My favorite, I think Crockett talked about these memes last time, but it was the Fast and the Furious memes where people are like,
yeah,
that's the poster of Fast and the Furious, and then they walk in with like a shitty car. So I saw one that was like when you put anime waifus on your car, and some dude walking into the
Like,
poster,
and then they play the music.
Bandolero. It's so fucking funny.
Fast and Furious. One last ride.
Family.
He really growls. Still gonna make me laugh. I see that.
Dude, I'm trying to find it because I really want you to experience this. But he's so fucking funny. It's this fucking guy. Hold on, let me fucking. This will get cut out. There we go.
While he's doing that, how are you guys doing?
Here, watch that shit. Just click play on that.
That's not the guy I'm talking about.
You know I've never touched a woman in my life. Hey, bro, she's just my wife, okay? I just watch anime when they were real. That's why I like Asians. How did you know I've never touched
Does he growl?
Yeah,
He growls in some of them.
Just
Just scroll a little bit. Yeah, scroll a little bit.
So a group of girls just walked up to us and said, hey, are you a Scorpio? And I'm a Scorpio. How do they know? They said I could sense it.
He does a lot. His whole shtick is that he makes fun of cringy guys
Weaves.
trying to pick up women.
How do I look like a Scorpio, bro? So my local bookstore where I used to get all my
Here, give me the phone.
Yeah. Whose phone is this?
Mine. My original screen broke, so I'm using Annie's backup phone. It's like a Galaxy S9.
Oh, it looked different.
Yeah, it's a great phone. Fucking. While Crockett finds a video, like a good video, Samsung's the Galaxy S9 Note was the epitome of phones. That was the best phone that ever came out. The best phone. It had, like, the form factor was great. The thing at the back was amazing. The screen was phenomenal. The stylus worked 100% of the time.
Yeah.
It was the best fucking phone. And then they released the Samsung S10, and they made it just like skinnier.
iPhone.
Just skinnier, but like maybe like 5 millimeters.
There's a point where the phone's gonna be clones from each other, right?
Yeah, no, they already are. They absolutely are.
Speaking of Anne, I saw. Does she do homeless shelter or something?
She used to. Yeah,
I saw a YouTube video on a Drunken Ship. I guess someone was watching or liked it or whatever.
I've subscribed to the library channel.
That's what she do? That's nice.
Yeah, she does that. She does some videos for the Union County Library.
Yeah.
But she used to work at a homeless shelter back in a couple years ago. Stressful job.
She used to literally like a few
Dude,
days
why
ago.
does this guy have so many TikToks?
That's all he does, man.
when I saw that video, it made me think, I should do that. Like, at least help somebody, you know? Helping.
I'm not gonna find
Instead of sitting
He has too
home,
many.
Also,
not doing anything on Twitter or whatever.
Oh, no. Fuck.
Did you find? Oh.
No, I just clicked
What
by
happened?
accident.
All right. So if I'm like the Mothman of the group, what are
Yeah.
you guys?
Mothman.
Mothman.
What do
He took the mantle of Mothman because
Yeah.
every time that there's tragedy, like
He's
you
there.
pop your tire, Crockett's in the back, like.
Like I'm somewhere around. Like you see me pass the street and they're like, was that Jordan? And then if I had to go out on a limb here,
Yeah.
and you guys can agree or disagree with me if you want, but Bryan, I'm gonna say you are definitely the Sasquatch of the group,
Sasquatch. I am a hairy big man.
Yeah.
I'm a big hairy man.
and you can kind of just disappear into the woods,
I make my powers that I make myself blurry at all times.
right? And then Tay,
I'm trying to think of cryptids. I don't know.
Chupacabra,
I was thinking Chupacabra, but no.
little bloodsucker, bro, little bloodsucker over here.
Tay with the wings.
A guy like me, little bloodsucker over here.
I don't drink goat blood. Like,
You would, bro. You'd be like, Paul Jalise tastes like barbecue sauce in this bitch.
what's he talking about?
I don't know.
Dude, you're a little chupacabra for like wings.
I was going to change my name, true story, yesterday or this morning. I'm going to change my name to Wing King God
Winking.
on my Twitter.
Look, we don't need to be confusing everyone.
Yeah, I was going to.
What's our usernames?
Wait, Crockett. What
No,
the
no,
hell
my
were you
username
when you
like
send
that.
him a picture of wings like at 10 in the morning. You send me a picture.
I was
of
at the strip club.
I was walking to
Stop.
the gym too. Like, this looks good. As I walked through the gym.
Were they garlic parmesan? And
One was spicy. What do you say like that?
Garlic.
Like,
Had
you
a
can't-
spicy butter on it.
Garlic
Jesus.
parmesan.
You're like, is that garlic parmesan? Why are you saying it like that? You're right in my ear. You're like,
I love garlic parmesan.
What's that over there? Shrimp?
it was like Red's Hot spicy wings, and it was like, I don't know what the second one was. It was like ranch or some kind of sauce.
I care more about where the hell were you where you had two big ass trays
How
of
many times
wings.
I gotta tell you, man?
You were not at the strip club.
It was 10 a.m. I was eating
Yeah.
some wings at the strip.
If that is actually true, like you have the weirdest life out of anyone I know.
I got the most problems.
Where were you?
10 a.m. at a strip club. What are you getting?
They don't close around that time, right? They stay open 24 hours, I believe.
No way. We gotta close at some point. They gotta close at like 3.
They got like night show strippers. Imagine waking up
No, more
early in the morning and go to a strip club. Absolutely
saying.
not.
That's a situation. That's
The wings are
I would
fresh,
be
bro.
worried.
You know you eating old wings all day, right? That's why you gotta go at 10 a.m.
Dude,
Put them bitches out at 10.
you know when you go to like
10.
7-Eleven or like QT or something, and they have those like dry, disgusting wings at the little heat lamp situation
Yeah.
that have been sat there all day.
Oh yeah.
One time I went to 7-Eleven at like fucking 1 a.m. or like close to 1 a.m.
Did he give them to me for free?
And the guy was just like, I'm about to throw this away. Because I bought
did
a
it to
hot
me.
dog. It's like, I'm
Yeah.
about to throw this away. Do you want them? And I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Wait,
And they
absolutely, I
were
want them.
busting too.
Dude, they are so good.
Yes. Remember that night? We went to the one by the school. It was about 7-Eleven.
I know. Okay, I thought that dude was really cool.
Wait, was it by the school by 7?
No. This was like in Rock Hill.
Oh, okay.
But it's like if you go at the right like specific amount of time, they're
Yeah.
about to throw them away. You'll likely get them for free.
Yeah.
There is nothing more disgustingly delicious than like gas station chicken wings that have been sat there for 5 hours.
But what's worse though, I was literally standing there looking at him, like thinking, should I buy these? And I think he felt bad for me. That he gave it to me. Where were
take
we
it, bro.
leaving, going home?
That's
Oh
on
my
that
God.
back road, right?
Yeah, back road. Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
this one
that-
was slapping, dude.
Yeah, that was.
oh yeah, dude, they're so good because they're like dry and crunchy, and they're
Yeah.
like they're just dry enough. that
But it's
you're, like,
late night and you're starving.
Yeah.
It's a snack, like
You're like, this shit hits.
That's how you get a tummy ache real bad.
I don't
Oh, I got violently ill.
All right, let's.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is, in your guys' opinion, what is the best gas station? What's
QT.
the
Sheets. Sheets.
See, Sheets is like,
I don't think I've ever been in a Sheets in my life.
Yeah, you have.
if you're taking a road trip, you've been to a
Yeah, you've been to
Sheets.
No, because that's such a. I hate that name.
Sheets.
Yeah, you want to go to Shits? I mean Sheets.
I don't like Sheets is like overstepping the boundaries of a gas station. You know, like I don't consider Sheets
Hold
a
on,
gas
pause.
station. Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing? Ranking gas station.
Yeah, what is the best gas station?
No, but go ahead.
value information. What is the best gas station?
I say Sheets though.
It's
but go
QT.
ahead.
It's QT. Hands down. Sheets is not a gas station. Sheets is a place where they give you mediocre food with gas. Like
It's convenient.
It's a restaurant
It's a convenience
with
store.
a gas station attached to it.
It's like the perfect trip. You don't have to stop at McDonald's. Have to get gas. It's food right there.
Yeah.
It's one trip.
You
Going
know what
in.
has
Let's go.
dangerous
What?
chaos energy?
Yeah.
Like a Taco Bell connected to a gas station.
See,
That's
You know,
dangerous
I'm really
energy.
iffy about stuff like that because it seems gross. All right.
I went to a Wendy's. I've seen Wendy's attached to gas stations. I was on a shoot and I stopped in Raleigh and there's like a big trucker gas station. They sell anything from like Dunkin' Donuts to like GPSs. Like it was the weirdest gas station I've ever been in my life. It was like on the right side, it was a fucking Wendy's and it was like grimy and it looked like the Wendy's did heroin.
Yeah.
Like it was bad. And then the rest of the gas station, just shitty donuts and fucking GPSs and security
You
alarms.
think
And it's
like if
the
like
bathroom's not
the
clean at
kitchen's
all.
like low staff, they grab like a gas station attendant, like, yo, bro, get on the fryers over here.
I never thought about that
they probably do.
Is it-
I
is it-
guarantee they share employees.
because it's an open entryway too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just literally walk
That's
into
so
the
weird.
side.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah.
You ever get pissed at a Walmart's McDonald's because they ran out of lettuce or something?
No.
I get super pissed.
That's
'cause
also
it's
a
like
weird
just
concept. Just having a
just go buy
restaurant
it.
inside of like a
like a grocery store.
yeah.
Yeah. It's super common in Puerto Rico. It's super common here too. But like,
It started to get common like the past
yeah.
decade, right?
Yeah.
It seems.
If they ever tell me that they're out of ingredients, I'm calling bullshit. Though.
Only thing I seen
But like,
was,
bro, like
Yeah, just go get it.
You mean out there?
the only thing I seen was McDonald's on the subway. That's the
Yeah, same.
Yeah. No, I don't have a problem with that for some
Ooh,
reason, but a gas
that's a
station.
good idea.
kinda-
That's a good
doesn't-
idea.
doesn't
All right,
work.
hear me out. Subway.
Yeah?
On the subway.
You're gonna bite into a sandwich and get a fucking rat.
This is rad.
Fresh.
Bussin'.
Subway on the subway. Eat fresh.
Dude, check this out. I got 2 rats. She
Cut it.
cut it. Cut it. TikTok has ruined me. Legitly has ruined my life.
Uh,
I need to
Subway
stop.
sucks.
TikTok does
compared-
that.
I go to Jersey Mike's now. It's expensive. but
I never go to
God.
Jersey Mike's, dude, but that Subway hitter.
Nah, you
No,
go to
Subway,
Jersey-
Subway used to
Annihilate.
hit. I used to get a tuna bacon melt.
Yeah,
Just put tuna and bacon.
I used to get a bacon
mayonnaise. That shit was
bacon ranch chicken thing, whatever it's called.
All right, let me tell you
Yeah.
the recipe. All right. You get a foot long, right?
Yeah.
Italian bread.
Yeah.
You want to go mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Ham.
Yeah.
Lettuce, tomato, black olives. Toast it.
No, this is
Cut in half.
This you need to go.
God damn.
You need to go to Jersey Mike's. Get you the number 3, the turkey provolone, lettuce,
Dude, the Big Kahuna.
Tomato.
The Big Kahuna at Jersey Mike's.
the
That's where
what?
it's at. The Big Kahuna. It's like a Philly cheesesteak with a. Am
Uh,
I thinking about the right place? I think it's Jersey Mike's.
I get cold cuts from there though. I don't
Cold cuts. Oh yeah, try the fucking.
Dude, this has got to be the trashiest podcast.
They get bacon
We're
on
talking
it?
about
Dude.
gas station.
Do you want a
fast
sandwich?
food.
Go to Jersey Mike because they set you right. They set you right.
Go back to the gas station. QT is the best gas station. Sheetz is not a gas station. Sheetz sells gasoline.
Isn't QT kind of like Sheets?
No, it's
No?
not. It's still a
QT
gas station.
Yeah, QT got a lot.
What's the one in my house? I think it's a QT.
It might be QT. It might be Circle
I'm
K.
probably getting mixed up, but I like Sheets though.
Yeah, Sheetz is fine, but it's not a gas station.
They don't feel like a generic Shell station that feels dirty. They at least somewhat kind of.
I've never been in a clean shells. They've always been dirty.
It's always compact. The bathroom's like not clean at all.
Yeah.
You walk in and you can feel the germs in your skin.
Exactly.
You're like, what the hell? How the air dirty in here?
But yeah,
Everything seems greasy. Like there's grease on like
it's like oily.
a pack of like those little Ritz crackers that you can
Got that
get.
5W20 oil. In
Yeah, that's what it feels like. 5W oil.
Yeah. What's the green one called?
BP.
Yeah, don't go there.
Yeah, BP sucks.
Yeah.
Every time I go in there, I slip an oil.
Goddamn. How many Chef
That's a deep
Station
cut.
brands are there?
Yeah, deep cut.
They
Goddamn
had the
oil
oil
leak.
spill in like 2016.
Huh?
Do you remember that?
BP had the oil spill in like 2016.
No.
Every time you go there, he slips in oil.
Yeah.
Just-
This is like half our audience and the other half our audience.
Confused. Why do you know about that? That was a big
It was in the
news.
news.
Oh,
for
that was
like-
a huge deal. What do you mean?
The oil crisis?
The oil-
Yeah, it was in
American
the
was
news for,
crazy.
It
like,
wasn't
Yeah.
a crisis. It was like they had an oil spill in the ocean, and like BP like killed like it was a good chunk of the ocean.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
They had a-
They
they-
spelled like.
Some of that ship that.
No, they were drilling for oil, and then the pipe burst, and then all the oil started leaking out of the ground.
I remember the ship that had a whole bunch of
They
oil.
had 2 incidents, like 2 years away from each other. It was the drilling incident,
This is the first
and
one.
then a ship just fucking
That's the one I remember.
yeah, just fucking flipped over and like
They actually know the hell out of me. Like,
You know what's stupid that I never understood? That ship that got stuck in the canal. That like this is old news, but
Yeah.
what would that what? What are
There's
they trying to do? They trying to Tokyo drift that bit, and they're like, watch this.
Oh, you talking about the one that got stuck? It was on Twitter.
in the Panama Canal,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Suez Canal, yeah.
They had to like dig under it or some shit.
How'd
How'd they get that out? I never.
That was the funniest. Almost crashed the economy for like a little bit.
What made me think of remember that plane years ago where it just disappeared? Did they ever?
Oh,
the Malaysian flight.
the Malaysian flight. Yeah.
They found that.
They
Do you
did?
know there's
They
a
did?
no? They didn't find it.
It
Yeah.
just
They did? Where was it?
They found like little bits of it.
They found what?
I
This is
think
news
it
to
was in
me,
like a McDonald's ball pit. They found like a little like it said it.
Crockett,
Malaysia.
I hate the way you lie to me.
I'm not lying, Brian.
I actually believed that one that time. Like not the.
They did find bits of it though.
Then where did the story
I
go?
found a bit of it in my Oreo blast. Like, it's not Oreo. It's a piece of a plane.
It's a black box.
Oh, it's an old black box. What the hell is this?
There's actually a conspiracy theorist that some dude on Twitter got the recording off of that flight from the black box for some reason. I don't know how the fuck it happened. And then he started
Sus.
getting weird calls from like
Government.
from the people giving him threats, telling him to stop. The government was like, "Hey, stop talking about it." And it was like a big deal for like 3.5 weeks. And I don't know what happened. Maybe the dude's dead. Who the fuck knows? But
I think Russia blew it up.
the flight, yeah, probably.
I think that's what happened. I swear there is a conclusion to this, and we might just be all stupid, but I'm pretty sure that
I think they
according-
concluded that Russia did attack it.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, because there was evidence of like ballistic missiles or something like that. Yeah.
The fuck for what?
I think it. Wait, no. I think I remember what happened.
What happened?
I think there was a hijacking. One of the passengers took the plane and then crashed it in like the water or something in
Really?
the ocean. Yeah, I think that's what happened.
That feels like a
That
cover-up.
sounds familiar too.
I think that
Yeah.
is what happened to the Malaysian flight.
Damn. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, what he just said just sounds familiar. With that.
He was going, "I am Mr. Rage. I am Mr. Rage."
Crockett,
No,
I'm gonna
apparently
ta-
it
I'm
may
gonna-
have been shot
I
down.
am
I'm gonna frisbee your phone away from you.
Like, I'm free. I'm free from these digital shackles that I put myself in.
So,
Wake up, America.
gas stations. We've talked about gas stations. What is like when it's summer and it's hot as fuck outside?
Good transition.
Wait,
Yeah.
I want to tell. Wait, hold on. Before we transition, I want to
Yeah.
tell a story, dude. I used to go to a Silver. It's not Silver. Sylvan.
Sylvan?
I used to go to Sylvan. Yeah. and
Yeah,
get, like,
what is that?
It's like they tutor you and stuff.
Mhm.
Like they're like, you dummy, you want to learn your alphabets? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, okay. Anyway, my grandpa used to drive me there, and it was like 40 minutes away, and we used to stop. I believe it was a QT, and this is before I really even had seen a QT because
Yeah.
I live in the middle of nowhere. Dude, I used to go in there every week and get a corn dog and a milkshake.
Dude,
That
those
sounds
country
fire.
gas stations had the best ice cream too. They put it in a foam cup.
No, it
yeah.
wasn't a foam cup. It was like it was a QT because like the corn dogs was in the little rotation thing. But dude, this corn dog was beyond good. It hit levels I've never tasted in my life.
Yeah, back in my home, we had like gas. I actually been to one recently, but in my hometown, the gas station still has the little dial things. It's not digital.
Oh,
It's like
wow.
a classic thing, and they had the best ice cream too. It's in a foam cup. Get a spoon.
I think
It's
my-
nothing. It's a generic gas
Yeah. Have
station.
you ever had an ice cream break your spoon?
Yeah,
It's so fucking thick.
All
just-
the time.
God,
Yeah.
what kind of weak ass spoon did you
it's
have?
a plastic spoon. Yeah,
It was a metal spoon. Just broke.
No, I remember like my favorite thing to do like in summer when it was like hot as fuck was go to a gas station and like down a fucking disgustingly large thing of Diet Coke.
Big gulp.
Me, it was
Yeah,
Dr.
just
Pepper and barbecue chips. That was my go-to.
Oh,
snack in the
God,
summer.
that's-
I remember
sounds so
I used to
good.
go down to this local gas station that we had. It's called the Black Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I would used to go in there, no shirt, no shoes on. It's the middle of summer. I just walk in, grab a slushie, and I was a little kid.
Yeah.
And they just look at me like,
What the fuck is
just
this
take
kid
it.
doing?
It's like, I'm like, really? And they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, just go. Because I just like, and not until I got into like adulthood, I realized like, I was looking like a bum, bro.
Trash.
It's like a little, I was just wearing shorts. That was it. I walked in that gas station wearing shorts.
Like half naked walking into a gas station.
Yeah, it was hot, bro.
It's
hot.
this was actually a topic I thought because summer. I've been having this nostalgic feeling for summer lately.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. And lately, I just be driving and we're like, God, it feels like summer, but it's not summer.
Because we missed summer last
It's not
year.
the heat I'm talking about. It's just this feeling of summer.
Yeah, it feels like leisurely. Feels kind of like, like it's summer.
It's
It's
summer,
just summer.
yeah.
It's summer vibes, bro.
One time I was taking the trash out at nighttime, like the summer heat,
Mhm.
and like it feels good outside. Like
That is one thing that I will always never understand is how much you like the heat.
it's like this, it's not hot. It's like nighttime, but it's like this slight heat.
It's like
But it
I-
feels
It's
like
not cold
summer.
out.
Yeah, it's not cold
I
out.
know what you mean. It's
Yeah.
like you can be outside and be okay.
Yeah, exactly. No jacket or nothing, just short sleeve shirt and just.
short sleeve shirt. See that
Yeah.
that is like 3 degrees away from me being miserably hot.
Really?
It's like, yeah. Like if I can be outside with like the outfit that I'm wearing now, like I'm okay with that. But like the moment it shifts like 1 degree hotter, I want to get naked and run.
It was what, last week we were eating Chick-fil-A out here.
Yeah.
Right before we came in and filmed the podcast. Dude, I was literally melting. You could probably see my face was like bloodshot red.
Yeah.
Because I was literally getting cooked by the sun. It was so hot.
Like we had an air conditioner on in the house yesterday, and as a kid, I used to lay on the floor during the summer, on the carpet floor, and it's like the air conditioning, you feel the slight breeze, like yesterday too, like this nostalgia summer. I don't know what that is, but it feels good.
I think I genuinely think because I'm from Puerto Rico, so like our summers were like 110 degree summers. Like they were vile.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to ask, how do you even survive in Puerto Rico?
You take 4 showers a day, and then you cry.
Because
That's it.
that humidity there is
Yeah.
ungodly.
No, I would walk outside. I would literally take a shower. I would leave my bedroom, sleeping in my tidy whities because I used to wear tidy whities as a kid for some
I
reason.
don't think I
hated
ever
it.
wore tidy whities.
Yeah,
did
it's
like
like for some
That's
reason.
the but I'll tell you, like tidy whities is the perfect bully material.
I
You
haven't
just
heard
want to
that in
you just want to
years.
punish a kid for wearing some tidy whities.
I haven't heard that in years. Tidy whities.
Tidy whities.
You still call it that?
yeah, that's what I call that.
I remember my grandpa wearing tidy whities.
Looking like Walter White when you
Just,
walk
like,
out of there.
pushing me like dork.
Oh,
What
man.
you doing? What you little tidy whities guy like me? Bully you right now.
Zoomer in the boomer world. Boomer in the boomer world.
It's a new era, old man. No more tidy
Oh my
whities.
God.
So yeah, I would wake up in the morning. I would take a cold. I never took a hot shower before I got here. Never. I fucking
Do you have AC in your house?
no. Puerto Rico doesn't. Now they're more popular, but when I was a kid, it was all fans, baby. If you had an air conditioner in your house, like a central AC unit, you were living. You were making money. They were expensive to keep back home because you would run it at like 70 degrees. That thing was fighting
You think
from
it'd
like
be more
100
accessible
degree
for you
summer.
guys?
What?
You think it'd be more accessible for you guys? 'Cause
No,
heat.
absolutely not.
Know how that works?
No, absolutely not.
You
They
know
were
how-
expensive because the thing is, our houses are made of concrete. Our houses are literally made of concrete.
So
So
like 10 times hotter.
yeah, so it's like absorbs heat. It
Thinking
bakes you.
says.
You're in a pizza oven. That's what you are. And there's nothing you can do
wake
about
up, your
it.
dad putting pepperonis on your bag. You're like, what are you doing? He's
With a
like,
sprinkle of
shut up.
cheese.
I'm hungry, man.
I'm gonna cook you so good.
If you were to get trapped in a closet in a Puerto Rican home in the middle of like
You're
July,
gonna die.
you are dying of heat stroke if you're there for more than 2 hours.
You know
It's
a
insane.
house is gonna be hot. You know you're in a hot place when the floor is just tile.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not funny, but you know how hot it had to be to die from a heat stroke?
Yeah.
It's not funny, but just think about it.
Dude, that reminds
He
me
died
of
'cause he was
when
hot.
when I was a kid, there was a dude installing our. It was like when satellites were just came out. This is how long ago this
Satellite
was.
dishes?
Satellite dishes, yeah, or not just came out, but like the smaller ones. Because
Yeah.
Dish.
dude, we used to have like one of those
Mega ones?
The mega ones. I probably told this story on the podcast, but I used to take a basketball, I used to throw it at and catch it.
We used to do that. My grandma had one of those. That thing was mega.
I can only imagine my dad watching TV and then just like the game would do that, and I'm just sitting there with the ball. I was just throwing it at the top.
I forgot about this. It used to like loop around. I forgot about a mega headphone.
That shit had been so. I'm surprised no one ever stopped me. They're like, "What is he doing?"
I'm not trying to watch the game, and every so often it's just like,
It was just. Do you know what we're talking about, dude? It's for like the thing was like from the floor of this room to this room.
Like
massive.
I forgot. My grandma had one, but I don't. When you say that, I don't know what happened to it afterwards.
Bro, who even came and installed it? I never saw it get installed, but
It was there when you were born, right?
yeah. I was like, we must have been doing okay to have this big ass satellite in our fucking yard.
My sisters-in-law, they moved into... The only reason I know what you're talking about is because my sisters-in-law moved into an old house in Rock Hill, and they still had that fucking satellite. Of course, it was like rusted and decrepit, and it was like hanging off by a fucking thread. But I remember walking into the backyard and going like, who the fuck's talking to aliens in here?
Look at NASA satellite, right? The things were huge.
It looks like you're trying to contact aliens.
I mean, I think about it now, it's stupid, but back then you didn't question it.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's like-
It was absurdly freaking big, dude. Like absurdly
When you
big.
think about it now, it's like you had a huge satellite behind you.
It took like sizable real estate out of your
Yeah,
backyard.
I mean,
Like,
we had a
it's-
massive yard, but I couldn't imagine if you lived in the city or something and trying to hook them. You couldn't have it in the city.
No.
Install those things.
You would have to have a yard.
Like that's a 4-man job right there.
Could you imagine installing one of those things and then waking up the next day to find it gone?
Oh
Who
my
the fuck
God.
would have stolen that?
Dude, there is probably hardwired into the ground. It probably took a dig site. But anyway, there was a guy installing like the smaller dish
Yeah.
satellites when those things were when we got rid of the talking to alien satellite.
Yeah.
But he had a heat stroke.
Oh my
That was the
god.
first time I ever saw someone have a heat stroke. It was like,
What happens to him? Did he shake or something? Or just pass
yeah,
out?
he was like,
Really?
no, he wasn't shaking.
Just
but
passed out.
yeah, he just like collapsed outside. We
Good
bring
God.
him in and gave him some water. He must have just been dehydrated or something. But bro, he was, I mean, cooking alive. We had to give him water and set him on the couch. And then he got back up and he finished that job.
That's why I'm saying that anybody that lives in the close to the Caribbean in that like tropical climate zone, they're built different. Like those people. Have you seen? Imagine summer here. Imagine building a house in summer here
Yeah.
out of drywall. Now imagine doing that for 6 hours a day in 110-degree summer with concrete. You're lifting this massive concrete blocks. Like people that are built in the Caribbean are built different.
And
Like
Dwayne,
they just are.
I wonder how she feel about the summer.
She probably loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. I'm too fat for summer.
You probably have to come accustomed. I mean, you have to like you have to grow up in that environment.
There is no getting. Everybody that says that they love the heat and they're used to like a summer in the Caribbean, I always think they're lying to me. There's no way that you enjoy it.
It's like people with snow in New York, like, oh, it's nothing down here.
Yeah, they're
Is it like that?
waddling through 7 feet of snow and they're like, it's fine.
I was looking at like 6th or 7th grade, and my teacher was telling me that she went to school with someone from Alaska, or yeah, I think it was Alaska, and she said it was the middle of winter, and the girl would come in with like shorts and sandals on
I knew people didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
because it just
makes
wasn't
sense.
cold.
yeah.
That you have to grow up in some serious pain. That's serious pain to be like, it's snowing outside and you just got shorts and sandals on. You're like, this is nothing. Like,
I've been to
bro.
Florida like at least 7-8 times now, and I tell people every single time, Florida's not as hot as you think it is. This in North Carolina's hotter than Florida.
Oh yeah, it
It's
absolutely is.
humidity down here.
Florida is humid as fuck. If
No,
you go to
it's not-
Florida,
No, Florida's like a dry
It's
heat.
dry heat. It's not that hot. It's hot over here than Florida, in my opinion.
No, like here in Charlotte, it's just dry. But in like Virginia or in like Puerto Rico, it's like you go outside and the air is thick. You're like,
Yeah,
what
it's
is
like-
that?
it's like
What did I
sticky.
just step?
The unbreathable like heat.
Yeah, dude, it's because there's so much trees. There's so many trees and bushes are surrounding you that it takes all the heat and it just
just
Impact.
makes it
compacts
dense.
Yeah.
It's just a dense heat.
The first time I came to North Carolina, it was the middle of winter. That was like my first visit to North Carolina. It was fucking snowing the first time I came to the state.
Wow.
And I spent a week here and then I went back home. And the airports are kept really cold. Airports are kept extraordinarily cold. It's amazing. But as soon as you like the doors open and you're released into Puerto Rican heat, it's like when you open an oven and like it just fucking
Like a
punches you
car
in the
door
face.
heat.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. It's like someone Hadouken you in the face with a ball of fire.
I hate car. Like I like heat, but I hate opening a car in the summer. That's like
Yeah, it's the worst.
Like she got to sit outside for a good 2 minutes for the heat to cool down.
Open the door and like just lean into your car.
Yeah, because that shit was cookie.
And this hasn't happened to me here, but I distinctly remember in Puerto Rico as a kid, the little metal part of your seatbelt. every single time.
It's an iron right there.
Every
You get branded on the
Yeah.
every time you try to get in a car.
you like get in there, it's like it's the
yeah.
worst. I hate that noise.
I tell you what, I could probably cook cookies
Oh yeah, you
in
can-
my car because I have leather seats,
Ugh.
and it just keeps that heat. Just it soaks it in,
I cooked
and
an
it
egg
just
on a
gets
road before.
hotter.
It's on my Instagram, like 2014.
What did you cook?
An egg on the road. It's like I'm on Instagram.
I saw that.
Yeah, they scroll all the way down. You probably find it.
You gross, dude. If you ate that,
No, it was on a vine.
You
I
put
made a
it-
vine and put the egg on it.
you put some Pam down.
You keep saying stuff I haven't heard in years. Like Pam,
Pam.
that butter spray.
Yeah.
I want to go to the beach though. I've been thinking about that too. Just
I'm
getting
going
in
to the
summer
beach in
vibes.
July, yeah.
July.
Yeah, I'm going to the beach.
We should do a podcast on the beach.
That would be pretty dope.
Last time I went to the beach was 2 years ago. Oh, dude.
What is your
Wilmington beach? Yeah,
what beach did you go to?
Wilmington, I think it's called.
Wilmington. Wilmington has a sick beach. I
It looks
love
like South
Wilmington.
Carolina. Yeah, it looks like Murder Beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Wilmington. I've been there only once. I was there like right at the split between like fall and spring. Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I used to go to the beach every weekend or every week at the time.
Really?
Yeah, the beach was like an hour and a half from me.
God damn.
Yeah,
I used to go to Myrtle Beach every year. That was our vacation, was go to Myrtle Beach.
Mhm.
And then I didn't know until I got older, but that was a garbage. It's a garbage beach. It's like a very trashy place, but I thought it was badass when I was a kid. I didn't know any better. I'm from a small town.
I love going to the beach though, cause like that's like back then before we started traveling, the beach was our vacation.
Right.
I
yes, we would go
like
there.
being around the beach. I like the sea salt air. I like that.
You can smell it.
Yeah, it clears out my sinuses and stuff. But I hate sand. I think sand might be my number one enemy.
Rough.
It's hard to get away from. Like just it's everywhere. Even though you clean yourself, it's still. Especially when you go fishing in the sand.
Fishing in the sand. I've never been fishing in the sand.
Where we fish, it's like sand everywhere and shit. So it's like
Yeah, it's like a thin layer of
Yeah.
sand everywhere.
And like sand will get into anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just
Anything.
call, you'll be like, it'll be 6 years later, you still have a little sand in your shoe, and you're like, what?
You know what I
the-
hate? A
what is-
menace that wears socks at the beach. What is wrong with you?
He's trying to get more sand. Dude, I couldn't imagine just walking around socks.
I've seen that plenty of times before.
Beat his ass.
Wearing socks at the beach. What's wrong with you?
Just
jump 'em.
Yeah, I was like, hey, bro, what do you?
Take their socks off. But I love going to the beach though. At least some people don't like getting in the water. I like getting in the water.
I am deeply terrified of ocean water.
Really?
Like not like anything past 6 feet in the ocean water. I am deeply terrified of. I don't know what's in there. I keep imagining that the moment that I swim, first of all, I don't know how to swim. But if I did know how to swim, the moment I passed like the 7-foot line for the ocean, I am convinced that something's gonna swallow.
I think that's the furthest I go. I think the furthest I went was like having fun with these Mexican family. I was younger. They were cool.
Did you know them before you got to
no.
the beach?
Something about the beach, you just start making friends.
Yeah.
Like you're on the water. There's some kind of kinship with the water.
And the water was not great looking at all, but we was in the water.
What beach was it?
It was like somewhere in North Carolina called Mesquite. Your brother probably been down there because he fish.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a fishing spot too. But we was into the water, not a safe water. And the place kind of changed over years because erosion happened, so it looks
Yeah.
really bad.
Let me
back
ask you
there.
guys something. You guys swim in lake water?
Absolutely not.
It's basically that's what it looks like.
Absolutely
It's
not.
mixed up. It kind of like mixed up water.
What are you about you today? You swim in lake water?
I never been to a lake. I never been to a lake water before.
Y'all can eat my dick. I swim in lake water all the time,
Yeah.
bro.
Here's why I don't swim in lake water though. So like if the ocean is terrifying because there's like something in there that I don't know is gonna swallow me, I cannot for the life of me. If the lake is deeper than I can stand in, I am
That's not a
100
lake. That's not a lake. That's a puddle, bro.
no, I am absolutely certain. If I cannot put my feet on the ground while I'm in a lake, I'm absolutely certain that like a giant water snake's gonna swallow me.
Something strange about a lake
There-
water.
There
it's
is
too compact. like,
It's very like murky.
it's murky, it's green, it's slimy. You walk
You
out,
wanna hear
you
something
feel
scary?
dirty.
You want to hear something scary that happened when
Yeah.
I was fishing once? So we have like a bass boat and everything. If you don't know, we have like so my dad and my brother are like semi-professional fishermen. They
Yeah.
do tournaments and stuff like that all the time. One time we were like going down the lake and we just see this balloons that had just like was on top of the water, and we're like, we stopped and I don't know why, but my dad grabs it.
Yeah.
And it's not just like so there's something at the bottom of these balloons, and we started like pulling it up.
Why would you do
I
that?
don't know, but I just kept thinking in the back of my mind,
It's a lake, right?
there's a body. That's 100%. There's a body.
It's a lake, right?
Yeah, it's a lake.
Balloons.
Was that a buoy?
I forget what it was that attached. It wasn't nothing. It was nothing.
It was
but
nothing. Yeah,
Well, there was something on it, but I forget. It was
it was not
like
eventful.
junk or something. But I was convinced, dude. I was like, we just found
I
something.
was thinking about like a crab net, but it was probably you said leak though, like no fucking crab.
Sometimes people put they'll put buoys out there and they'll have like cages for like
Fish and shit.
yeah, they'll catch like stuff like that. But it wasn't. I don't think it was like anything up.
We were so close to the water that we used to see like crawfish holes near my grandma's house.
That's kind of adorable.
Yeah, it's crazy. You see them like come out the ground.
Did I ever tell
Do
you
you
guys?
ever just pick one up and like
No,
chuck
it's
them in
creepy.
boiling
like,
water?
They're good, but it's like it's creepy. They're like a freaking bug.
Yeah, I hate. And anything crustaceans are the cockroaches of
Yeah,
the sea.
they're
like,
bugs.
They're so bad.
Yeah, they really are.
Terrifying.
little shrimp,
Yeah, like
little cockroach shrimp.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to shrimp. I used to love shrimp, but now I'm allergic to shrimp. And now I can't believe I ever fucking ate them. They look, even when they have their whole head, they got the little antennas, they got the two dumb fucking beady looking eyes.
You gotta cut the shit
It's
out
just
of
like-
them.
Yeah, it's like,
Some people just cook them like that, and then they actually eating like crap.
crazy.
Yeah.
Some people don't. You
People
know,
don't
you
care.
have savages out there. I don't know. If I was stuck on an island, you just
Yeah.
kind of gotta roll with the punches on that one. You just kind of like whatever.
It's like whatever happens. Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys that like you guys know what a barracuda is?
Yeah.
I when I was in Puerto Rico, there was a barracuda in
No
the water
fucking
when
way.
I was swimming.
Thing will destroy you, dude.
Yeah, I know. They were like, we're all so they took us to this island in Puerto Rico, and it's where it's the water is blue, so you can just see straight down it. And there's like on the boat, and we're all like swimming.
Oh, you went to Vieques or Culebra? One of the two.
It was like just an island off the coast.
Yeah.
it's
It's
like
gorgeous, super clean waters, incredibly clean.
yeah. It was one of those two, and island was full of snakes. It was crazy. We went to the top. I have some pictures of it. I'll have to go find them if I ever go back home. But they were like, we're all chilling in the water, and someone on the boat were like, there's a barracuda in the water, and then you just see this black like snake looking thing.
Yeah.
And like, all right, everyone back on the boat.
Brian,
Yeah.
this is a good question actually. Like, so like you've been there for vacation, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be in a vacation like area? Like, does it
Like
annoy you?
touristy places,
I always want to ask someone that from like places like that.
because
Or
you
even,
grew up
like,
near San Juan.
Yeah,
which
so,
is the
yeah,
most
I grew up like
touristy.
45 minutes away, maybe 30 minutes away from San Juan.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
like the stuff like exciting for us is like a number on Tuesday for you, right?
Well,
Like,
it depends. It kind of, if you live in that area, you're
Yeah.
probably very annoyed by the whole thing that happens because San Juan gets popping.
Mhm.
San Juan is the old streets. It's like a historic downtown area. It has like buildings from when the Spanish used to live there.
Mhm.
And we have a thing called El Morro, which is like a giant fortress, and like it's a tourist attraction and whatnot. So there's a lot of people that go there, but every time I would visit it, I would really like. I was a kid and I didn't really give a shit, but it was like a lot of white people. It was like an incredible amount of
Yeah.
white people, even for like a kid to recognize. And I distinctly remember running into somebody that didn't speak Spanish for the first time and being very confused by it. Because I was like, I don't know who that. How do they not know Spanish? They're in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Like I thought they lived there. No, just a tourist. But the only real difference is that it gets really full. When I was a kid, is that it got really like full. But when I was a kid, it wasn't that popular to go visit. You know, like you were specifically going to Puerto Rico to like check out the historical sites. Now there's a lot more tourism in there. So I don't know how it is.
I never been over there before.
there's a lot of badass artwork.
Oh yeah, it's great.
They have like it framed up on the wall and stuff. They have it. They have the wall like sealed off when I was in there,
Yeah.
and then they threw me in jail.
It's just
And
like-
they're like, "This is what you."
I think I've told this story before, but the last thing that I did in historic Puerto Rico was take the most powerful of shits in the most beautiful of bathrooms.
You
I've
told me
ever
this.
been
You
in.
told us before, yeah.
I think so. I
The
don't know what
janitor
it
or
was.
something.
Yeah, the
janitor.
janitor. It was
remember
great.
that.
Loved it.
You guys been to Hawaii?
Nah.
I'd love to go.
Me too. I've never seen that blue water before like that before. Like,
That's
crazy, man.
incredible, dude.
It's crazy.
is it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, you feel like closer to God.
Basically. I want to experience that.
I saw in Puerto Rico. I saw on the docks there. I saw a bunch of stingray. It was like stingray mating season, and you would like just look outside and you would see like a bunch of
You used to
stingrays
catch
just
those
swimming.
Don't you
fucking
just
things.
punch it run its
They
head.
would fuck up your fishing pool badly. You had to use pliers to cut them off.
Ugh.
Yeah, flex
and
sandpaper too.
You
Yeah.
grab one, you're like, this one's for Steve.
I remember as a kid, this lady caught a shark too, about this big. like sandpaper.
Oh, yeah.
You said what?
A shark, yeah.
A little shark.
A
Yeah.
shark tooth this big?
There was this,
No, a shark.
A shark.
Oh,
that
I
big.
was like, fucking megalodon. What?
this pier, no joke, was called Rodan Pier.
Nice.
It's in Mania, yeah. I'm not sure if it's still open though, but that's where we just got stingrays and freaking that lady called a shark. That's good.
I will say, if there ever is such a thing as a Caillou, it's gonna come from a lake or from the ocean.
Definitely from the ocean.
Yeah, like there's gonna be something hidden. And
Bermuda
like,
Triangle. That's where it's
yeah,
at.
terrifying. I hate the concept of water that I
Oh.
can't see through.
You grew up near the, or you're part of the the triangle.
bu-
God, I can't say it.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda.
I'm not part of it. I'm like adjacent to it.
No, you're part of it.
No, I'm not.
It's like between what, Puerto Rico.
It's under Florida, right? Or beside Florida.
It's like Puerto Rico, Florida, and then somewhere else. I'm trying to remember. I think the Bahamas. That makes up.
It is the Bahamas. Yeah.
That makes up the triangle.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was Cuba.
Yeah, because when I was going to Puerto
it's
Rico, I was
somewhere.
like, "Oh man, I'm gonna disappear."
I'm gonna find Amelia
Dude,
Earhart.
UFO gonna blow up the plane.
You see a monarch knock on the door, like
I don't know if I have guaranteed I've told the story once before,
monarch.
but like I remember on the
Open up.
I remember on the flight to Puerto Rico, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I probably told this story like a billion times, but there was this old man next to me,
Mhm.
and I sat next to him. I'm like, "Hey, how's it going, man?" He's like, "Hey, how are you?" I'm good. I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, so it was only like a 3-hour flight, and dude, I like remember looking down at my phone and then looking back at him, and his head was back like this,
Yeah.
and his mouth was wide
the
open.
man went gone. He was tired.
He slept like Patrick when Patrick was like laid back like that.
I've never been on a plane before.
You've never been on a plane?
No, I want to get because everyone I know been on a plane.
Yeah.
I've been on a plane.
Dude, planes are.
Dude, what do you get on a plane and explodes?
That's my luck.
You just see me outside the plane window. You're like, oh
I tell
no!
Audrey
You're
every
just
time.
standing on the wing like that.
I tell Audrey
I
every
am Mr. Rage.
Like I tell Audrey every time, if I go to California, that's when the fault line's gonna break. That's how bad my luck is.
That's
Like,
when the stage just fucking floats
like,
away.
That's it.
I am Mr. Rage. That's Tay's life. I am Mr.
My
Rage.
luck right there. Or go to Yellowstone.
Explodes.
You know that Puerto Rico is sat directly atop a volcano?
Really?
Like if the volcano, it's been dormant for hundreds of years,
Yeah.
but if it ever just wakes up, Puerto Rico can just be gone.
Let me go there.
Yeah.
It was blood.
Puerto Rico's pretty small, dude.
Yeah. No, it's 100 miles by 35 miles. That's how big
I
they
think
are.
Puerto Rico, really?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
100
'cause-
miles?
100 miles across,
Dang,
35
shit.
miles wide. Yeah. No, it's super.
Are we rating islands now? Puerto Rico ain't shit, bro.
No, I
US?
mean like that, but it's like that's small.
Bro, I'm pretty sure
Dude, you
Texas.
can
bigger.
barely see us in the fucking like when they draw us in the map. I always
Yeah.
had to, if I wanted to find Puerto Rico, I always had to fucking like zoom in
What is
like
that, like-
7 times.
Is Virginia bigger than that? Because Virginia's huge.
Yeah, probably.
No, yeah, Puerto Rico fits in like North Carolina.
Yeah, because
No way.
Yeah,
when I went to Puerto Rico, we started at the top of the island and went down the
it
island
was like
within
2
a
hours.
week.
It was
yeah.
like 2 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we-
Yeah.
If you drive across from one side of the island to the other, it takes you 3.5 hours.
Absolutely no. I would not go live there. That's too small.
It's
Really?
listen. There's too many of us. That's why we're in fucking New York and Florida, man.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, that's why we're born, and then someone just goes, "We gotta get the fuck out of here." Like, it's no.
That's like 3 hours. That's nothing, dude. That's
It's so insane for the amount of people that live there.
Yeah.
You cannot walk outside without stepping on somebody.
that's
It's
what I'm trying to
fucking
comprehend. Like,
overcrowded.
it's
Yeah.
how that work.
Dude, didn't you guys have like a snake problem and they brought a bunch of iguanas? Now
Yeah, now we have an iguana problem.
Y'all stupid, bro.
Population control. I don't think it's a problem. I think the place is just too small.
No. We legitimately like.
Better have an iguana
This is what
problem.
happened. I was there in the island when that happened. We had a massive snake problem.
That was recent.
That was
like
like
the 1800s.
That was like 10 years ago, where it happened again. We had a massive. I don't know if that was recent, but I know that we had a snake problem at some point. Like snakes were fucking everywhere. And then I remember seeing iguanas fucking everywhere, to the point where government officials in the news released a story that said, "You can hunt iguanas. Please eat the iguanas."
Dude, could you
Please
imagine,
eat 'em.
Could you imagine crossbow up? Like,
It's like you heard of the Emu War? You heard of that?
No, that sounds amazing.
I think it was in Australia. You heard the story, right?
the Emu War?
Yeah, it was in Australia where like the emu got so overpopulated that we had to, like the government had to say you can kill these fucking things.
Yeah, please
Emus actually won. No, You never heard this
They
story?
shut
That's a real. They actually Google it. They actually won.
Hey, shut
No,
up.
look it up.
Dude, there would be no Australia if the iguanas won. What do you mean the
No,
iguanas won?
No, I'm talking about the emu. They won. Like they couldn't control them.
They-
You guys never heard of it? It's like a
they
joke.
took over the government.
We lost that battle. It's a war they don't like to talk about.
I wish his
It's
laptop
the Emu
worked.
War of 1932.
Yeah.
It's got a year.
1932.
You guys never heard of that?
Our weapons wasn't advanced.
The Emu War, also known as the Great Emu War,
Yeah.
was a nuisance wildlife management military operation undertaken in Australia over the later part of 1933 to address public concern over the number of emus said to be running amok the Campion district of
This is
Western
real.
Australia. The unsuccessful attempts to curb the population of emus, a large flightless bird, and place soldiers on with Lewis guns, leading the media to adopt the name Emu War when referring to the incident. While a number of the birds were killed, the emu population persisted and continued to cause crop destruction.
They actually won.
Emus saw all the Australians with a gun and then just said, "Bring it on, mate."
Yeah, they're like fucking 6 feet tall.
That's such an Australian thing.
I'm
That's
surprised
a
you guys never heard
mentality.
of that. That's not a joke. That's real. They,
Oh,
yeah, they
that's
don't like
so
bringing it up.
fucking funny.
Actually, it's like a little slice of history they don't like to talk about.
Because they lost.
They get offended about it.
It's like the U.S. losing to Vietnam. Like,
They don't like to talk about that.
You walk up to an Australian and you say, how are the emus doing? It's like, shut up, you fucking cunt.
Lost to a damn bird.
There's an emu across the street going, scoreboard.
Probably they eat bullets too.
Scoreboard.
They eat up bullets. They're tough.
they get shot 6 times and just keep coming. They won't
Just
stop.
like running at you. It's like jumps on you.
It's like a velociraptor.
Yeah, that's how I imagine it.
This big
winks
ass
at
legs.
some
just
little
stomp.
head.
Yeah, like this fucking.
No,
pinky
imagine
at you.
these big legs just caving in your chest, just stomping on,
Yeah,
clog dancing on your
I'm sending
chest.
you guys a link of that on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How do they win, dude? That's how they don't
They
understand.
just kept
ammunition
fucking.
too. Yeah, like that's too much like expense going on to wars.
I just keep imagining like they got uniforms on.
Little-
They have
Like
camouflage.
a little shirt with a little tie. A long ass. Got a whole military campaign against the Australians.
They have like a little whip. They're like have plans.
I seen the link for to like later to watch, but that's
Oh, that's so great.
yeah. I remember hearing this story like years ago, and I saw it on Twitter recently too. And people didn't know about it.
Emu War.
Either. Yeah,
Emu War.
it's like a joke, but it's actually a real fucking thing.
It wasn't. Didn't they have like there was an episode of King of the Hill where they had like an emu farm or something, right?
I don't know.
I haven't watched. I never watched King of the Hill like religiously.
I mean, it's like one of those shows I just watch. I mean, just nothing else.
If you
on.
watch it right now, it's so funny because it's
You're
such.
adult now.
Well, it was funny then because the humor in it's like awkward, but it's like
What is the humor style? What's that comedy style?
it's dry, like
It's
a
very
dry.
dry.
Yeah,
It's very dry. Yeah.
It's like more like that local humor kind of thing.
but like it's like The Office season 1 dry. It very like it's funny because it's cringy or something. The formula for King of the Hill, it's like it's very like dry humor, and then they inject really bizarre things happening to this very super American regular guy.
Casual family, yeah.
Yeah, like him in the one episode coming a pimp. Like,
don't remember
but
that
he
at
never.
all.
But he was so like
What the heck?
he was so nonchalant about it. He just didn't realize he was becoming a pimp.
Yeah.
I that is the one episode that I remember. He was like, wasn't he wearing like a purple fur coat? at
Yeah,
one
and he was with a
point?
big ass hat. And he's like, he's like, I like
Ooh,
this.
this is a nice
I
hat,
briefly
piggy.
remember that. It's like my moments with King Hill was like small moments here and there from different episodes.
My favorite thing was King of the Hill was Boomhauer because
Boomhauer.
Boomhauer,
yeah.
Got-
Damn.
Where from you know people like that?
So
My grandma.
the reason I was really
My grandma legitimately talked like that.
crazy. How do you understand her? Did
just
you like?
grew up
did
around
you
her.
I
know?
didn't. As a kid, it took me a while. It took me a very, very
like,
long
figure
time.
it out.
I told the story, I think, last week about I had to translate Adriana.
Adriana.
I had to translate English.
Really?
To someone who speaks English. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, you couldn't, because she had never met her before, and I had to translate it. because it was so thick. Her accent was so thick. I mean, when I was a kid, I'm like, I have no idea what grandma was saying. And then eventually, I just kind of grew into it.
She would be looking at you in the eye and
Like,
just
like
be
you're
blankly
stupid.
staring back at
I
her.
would. You could pick out maybe 2 or 3 words, and be like, I got the gist of it.
I love the sound.
Maybe that's why I can talk to foreign people so well. Is just because I can pick out kind of cues and stuff.
You have to
'Cause-
fucking practice.
Yeah.
This Russian girl at my job, I cannot understand what she says sometimes. Like, I feel so bad too. Like, what did you say?
So, yeah.
Yeah, she's like the fan. Like, what fan?
What about the fan? I get really anxious in those situations because like communication breaks down so quickly.
I just feel bad because I feel like
Yeah.
an asshole, like for not understanding.
You know who has an accent?
Mhm.
Tay's got an accent.
Yeah.
Tay got that mumble accent.
People, when I first came in here, people didn't understand what I was saying sometimes.
Sometimes I still struggle to understand what
Really?
you're saying. Because it's at the beginning of sentences. You do this, no, and then I was there and I was like, what the fuck did...
I know Adriana asked me once, like, what did Tay say?
I hate that so much.
See, but when you get to talking and
Yeah.
you don't speak under your voice, it's
It builds
fine.
up.
It's like you're revving up a gas engine. Like,
Yeah.
you have to like
I'm Boom Howard.
Yeah.
Boom Howard.
Boom out. You know who the best character in that show is? Fucking Dale.
Dale?
Dale
Dale's
is
the
so
best,
funny.
Is Dale the pocket sand guy?
Yeah, Pocket Sand.
I love him.
There was like TikTok. I was like, oh god, we're back to TikTok.
Back to
Where it's
TikTok.
those 2 guys like, it's like when your friend tries to leave early on leg day, and he's like, damn it, Dale, I'm gonna kick your ass, and then he's like, ah!
Apparently, the TikTok creator, he retired. Got like,
Mike Judd.
Is he not Asian? That was Asian.
Wait, what are you
No,
talking
I
about?
think
You
he's a
talking
regular guy, I
the
think.
creator of TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Duke can retire.
Yeah,
Not that Asian guy's not a regular guy. I'm just saying that like I think he's a
No, the way
white
you
guy.
said his name, but that would be like an Asian dude.
Mike Judd.
No, Mike Judd. He's not talking about the creator of King of the Hill. He's talking about the creator of TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh,
guy made
the
TikTok.
CEO. Yeah, the CEO. I think he
Yeah.
retired.
He retired at 38. He said all he wants to do is
Bro,
like,
he's a
sleep.
billionaire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why he retired. He just want to sleep and read. That's all he wants to do now.
Dude, what a life.
Bro,
He's-
that's
what a life.
code. That's
There
code
you
for I'm gonna do so much coke and women.
I don't think so.
Dude, he
Nah, he would have just said that. He has enough money that he can
retiring
just
at
say that.
38. I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
I tell people this though, like you be rich, you already know what you want to do, but eventually you would get bored, right?
Oh,
think that's
people
possible.
retirement.
That's why.
Like
that-
my dad's retired and he works on a farm.
I mean, like being like a billionaire, you do everything you want. What do you do? I think you'd be bored easily.
They say like I heard a statistic like if you make more than $80,000 a year, your happiness doesn't go up.
yeah.
After $80,000, it's you don't get any more happy.
Some rich people are actually very depressed because of that reason. Like they just run out of things to do.
Yeah.
They just,
Damn, what a good problem.
Yeah,
man.
right?
What a first world problem.
They just fucking. That's why a lot of them start philanthropy and like travel around the world to like do shit.
Build different companies out of
Yeah.
boredom.
Yeah, they're just like, well, I guess I'm making a tech company about Tinder for coffee or some shit like that, and it's like so stupid, but it makes a shit ton of money.
Where do you guys want to travel?
I want to go to Japan and I want to go to Europe.
I want to go to Italy, Japan, France. That's it. Maybe
Italy,
Hawaii.
Japan, and France.
Yeah.
What
You
an
playing
interesting
a-
combination.
Yeah, Resident Evil 8.
What?
yeah,
No, I want to go to France because this is beautiful down there. I
Dude,
just want,
France
I
is
want to go to
gorgeous.
just sightseeing.
Yeah.
That's it.
If-
France is gorgeous, but I heard that it's like smells. Like
I was
really-
planning
city smells.
this October.
Yeah, I'm so
And
sorry.
then the-
Was
yeah,
it this October?
And
It was
the
going to be this
pandy hit.
October, yeah.
Yeah, that's when the pandy hit.
Well, that's when they canceled flights. I was going to
Yeah.
go regardless. I didn't care. I didn't care.
Audra wanted to go to freaking the UK. Like, why? It's like wet and ugly over there. She said,
Oh,
she wanted to go
dude,
for
but
the
it's-
aesthetic
I
stuff.
could see.
Yeah.
I could see Aja want to go that.
Why?
Aja has that style.
That's more France with the fashion kind of things. Was that? Though.
No, UK has like high fashion.
Yeah, UK, especially
I
like
think,
London.
dude. I think if I went to the UK, I think I'd be dressing, dude. I look good in a coat.
yeah, you do.
I
You
don't
do
want to
look
go to
good.
the UK. Like, it's like it doesn't excite me. Like, I want to go to the UK.
I think you go. I feel like
Well,
going
they-
to the UK is probably being like Seattle
kinda.
constantly.
But I wouldn't
Yeah.
hesitate going there because at least a reason I can go there out of the country.
Yeah,
But it's
you
not
would,
what
yeah.
I want to.
But UK seems boring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
London seems pretty fine. I think if I were to go to, 'cause UK is like did England? No, England left the EU. It's still the United Kingdom. I want to go to Ireland and Scotland. They look gorgeous. Those are gorgeous places.
Zealand.
But London, New Zealand it's so fucking gorgeous.
Me and him are so the same.
Yeah.
Remember that we were texting each other one morning, and I told myself like when I like get like old or something, I want to live somewhere like in New Zealand or somewhere. Just like I want to wake up in the morning and it's like a freaking mountain,
Yeah.
Right there.
Gorgeous.
slightly breezing air.
That's where they shot Lord of the Rings for that reason.
You thought the exact same thing too, didn't you?
I mean, that's how I grew. Well, because
Yeah.
that's how I grew up. I literally live on top of a hill.
Yeah.
And you wake up, go on the balcony, and there's a mountain. There's a massive mountain right in front of you. It's a gorgeous view. Actually, the road my dad lives on is called Scenic View because of it has this massive mountain view of the Rocky Mountains.
That's incredible.
And I would wake up and just see that. As a kid, that's boring as hell.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so boring. But I could see me retiring, going back to that cabin, and just that's where I have my final days.
See, I want to wake up to shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
That's so funny how you put it like your kid is boring, but now like I don't want to get away from the noise, the world, and just.
But when you're a young man, as we are,
oh my
god, city life is where you want it, man. I want to go see like anime movies. I want to do shit like that. That's like one.
That reminds me, we should go see the Demon Slayer movie.
Is it still out? I'll go see if it's still out.
I didn't watch the series at all,
but only in sub. I'm not gonna watch that dub.
It's on Netflix dub apparently.
It's not on Netflix.
It is.
The series is.
The series, but not the movie.
No.
Mugen. Was it Mugen?
Actually,
Mugen got pan.
Actually, Sony leaked it earlier.
Mugen got pan?
What?
What are you saying?
Mugen got pan.
Mugen? Why
don't you learn some Chinese, guys? Learn a Chinese menu. It's a Chinese menu.
Shut up. You never made Chinese food before. I made real Chinese food.
I not made it. I ate it, bro. I think that might make me a connoisseur.
What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
What were you saying before that?
Mugu got pan. It is like noodles and vegetables and ton of shit like that.
Lo mein?
It's not lo mein. Have you never heard of Mugu got pan?
Crockett.
You saying it so wrong.
I'm not saying it. My mom gets it every time we get Chinese.
Mugu gai pan. Oh, it is a thing.
I told you I'm not lying.
I'm lying.
I don't believe you anymore. It's like shit like that.
Yeah.
I say that. Is that
it's got like a little chicken in it and
that
stuff.
round thing?
It's got the baby rice. By the way, I hate not baby rice.
Baby corn.
Baby corn. Ooh, it's disgusting.
Nothing better than fresh corn on the cob though. Like
absolutely.
That's such a country thing to say. It's like
no, it's
fresh
good.
corn.
There's that smell and scent and taste to it.
Yeah. Say, let me ask you something. What do you know about canning?
Canning?
Yeah, canning season.
What are you talking about?
When everyone starts canning up food.
Oh, like the jars and stuff?
Yeah.
We've done that every years. Canning?
Canning, yeah.
We preserve jars. You get the jars.
There's season when you're in the country. There's seasons where you stock up and you have like my mom would have like I don't know 600 cans in the base. She just never like in the wintertime just never go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
You have I mean she gives me like tomato juice and everything. I remember that was like a big thing when I was a kid was tomato juice.
Why were you drinking tomato?
My granddad.
We would just like have all these gardens. We have like 2 or 3 gardens, like my grandma's.
Yeah, we
and
got
then my
gardens.
Gardens at my grandma's, and then gardens at my aunt's. They would take all the tomatoes from it. We'd all like go down to my grandma's. There'd be like 6 or 7 of us, and we just start like squashing them, and like we'd put them into like a thing. It would juice it pretty much.
Yeah.
And then we'd just can up like 200 things of like tomato juice, and it was so good.
Dude,
it's completely organic.
Country living is so fascinating to me. I never experienced any of that shit.
My granddad had like 2 or 3 gardens. One coming to the hometown and one in his house. And like for vegetable stuff, like
dude, cucumbers,
tomatoes, and collards.
Dude,
we didn't go to the store for that. He had it.
Yeah, just get some cucumbers, slice it up, put some salt on that shit.
Salt and pepper. That's what my dad does.
Smoke that.
He gets a tomato and eats it like that with a little bit.
Yeah. Because
I used to eat tomatoes like apples when I was a kid.
Yeah, because it was so fresh. I will say though, in Puerto Rico, the pineapples, everything is so goddamn juicy. Like it would be running down my mouth. It was so because the humidity like just gets that juice going, baby. It's so good.
Like fried green tomatoes or squash. Eat fried squash. That's good.
Fried squash?
Yeah, squash. We grew that too, I believe.
I went to Iowa last summer to visit Annie's grandmother. And
Iowa? Who goes to Iowa? You shouldn't have came back, bro.
She's from Iowa?
Yeah, sure.
I never knew anyone from Iowa.
Annie was born in Japan, but her family is from Iowa.
Say that again.
Annie was born in Japan in a military base.
Military base.
Yeah.
She was born in Japan.
She was born in Japan. It truly was. Her sister was too. They don't remember it. They didn't spend like a significant amount of time in Japan.
Yeah, that's
she was
crazy.
born there.
I will flex on people for that.
It's really
We
great.
should have Ethan on here and ask him about his time in Japan.
Oh, that's right, because he lived on a military base.
Yeah,
No,
he worked in Japan for a couple
Yeah,
years.
he probably shit on all the weebs there. It's like, want to go Japan?
That's how it be sometimes, though.
Yeah,
People want to go for the anime. Like, no. I wanna
it's
go
like
there
you're
for-
missing a whole part of like the culture.
Well, that
there.
was like me and
Fucking
Adrian's
weebs.
plan. We still
Yeah.
have this plan. Let me tell you how expensive it is
Yeah.
though to go to Japan.
It's like $10,000.
$10,000 for 2 people.
Yeah.
it's
What the
fucking.
Seriously?
It's absurd, dude. It's 11-hour flight. That's like $1,000 ticket for a round trip, and then if you spend what we're planning on doing 2 weeks. So we're gonna go a week in Tokyo and then a week in Kyoto.
Cute.
So like you do like all like the electronic shit in the city in Tokyo, and then you do all like the bathhouses and
Like
you,
the temples and stuff.
temples
like
and
that in
stuff
Kyoto.
shit like that in Kyoto. But yeah, 10,000 some macaroons.
I go there for the
Macaroons.
food and maybe like.
Dude, Japanese street food looks so delicious.
Oh, that's one of the things I want. That's like a dream for me. Like, Simply Dumpling, that guy.
Yeah.
I want to do what he did.
Oh, you mean Strictly Dumpling?
Yeah, Strictly Dumpling. I want to do like just travel to different countries and just try food. I would
Just
be
try-
set
yeah.
for my life.
I was watching him and I'm like, he has to have just nonstop money.
Yeah,
he has to have some kinda-
But he also,
Yeah, but like he dude, just to travel through, like just to go to different countries like that constantly, just eating food. I was like,
Does
how
he have a TV show?
he's a YouTuber.
He's a
Oh,
YouTuber.
YouTuber. Okay.
But like, I would,
Dude, he's making money.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, he's making money.
Yeah. There's, plus, like, you get to visit a country you've never been before, so there's something there, and you also try the food. That's like the best thing.
That's
ever.
like people who get like they review like figures.
Figure.
They just get free figures all the time. Shit makes me angry. I'm like, damn, bro. I get to make money and get a free figure out of this?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Crazy. There's a one point where like you have so much money that people just give you more money. Like it's
Yeah, why does
you notice
why
that?
does rich people get stuff free?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
like sponsors and shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because that doesn't.
But you make it like you cap off, like you make a specific amount of money, and then anybody that wants to talk to you after that, they just send you free shit. They don't even want to sponsor you. They just goes like, hey, you have a lot of money. Here's some of my product.
back
Try
to
it.
what I always question is like, when you go to a different country, how do you get? So like, this is stupid. I don't know how it works, but do your American money transfer to that currency? Or
No,
something?
you have to
you have
go
to exchange it. Yeah.
So what do you mean? Like,
Unless you go to like, I think in Ecuador they take U.S. dollars. Some countries they use U.S. dollars.
and it turns to their currency.
Yeah, but you might actually like if you go to Japan, I
You
think
might end up
now you're
overpaying.
probably gonna lose money because there's the value system. The worth of our dollar versus someone else's dollar
different.
is different.
So what's their?
I think theirs is better than ours. So I think if you put in like gave them $1, they'd give you like 97 cents or like 86 cents, something like that.
Yeah. But you typically do it at the airport. There's like an exchange currency at the airport, and you can get all your currency exchanged.
Oh wow.
I think yeah, and then like you have to get like a SIMS card for your phone and everything too. You have to get like a mobile plan. You have to get like a data plan, so you can just use your phone.
God,
and,
it's not. It's so complicated. You can just go there. and
dude,
do it.
I've watched probably at least 20 hours worth of YouTube content
how to
to
prep for
like
Japan.
how to
That's a
like go.
fear, too for me. Like
You have to prep up. I mean, you legitimately have to make a plan of action
Yeah.
to get around because you're going to a foreign country, so you have
Especially
to
if
know
you
how
don't
to.
know the language too. Like that's really
That's
scary,
scary,
for me.
dude.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico is really easy because they use U.S. dollars, and then you don't have to have a passport or anything to get
And
there.
most people speak some form of English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's more. Yeah, but isn't there like a lot of military bases in Japan? No English.
there's only
people?
one.
Really?
Yeah,
It's only a big one. Yeah. It's from that stems from like World War II.
yeah, that were because we fucked Japan up so bad that we have
Yeah.
to pretty much protect them now. We'd be like, we got you.
Isn't that one of those countries where you can
Mhm.
see like a lot of?
I feel like that's an oversimplification of history. Just in case there are any historians watching.
same with like Hawaii and shit too. Like, it's easy to find people with English.
That's
I think most people speak English in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Well, Hawaii's a state.
yeah. Fuck it
So-
is.
Yeah.
Bro,
Hawaii is a state.
I
Puerto
can't wait
Rico
for
should be a state.
There's
should be-
supposed
it
to
should
be
be
a
a
thing, right?
Yeah, except the fucking old ass people that work in government that
Said
didn't
no.
fucking let us.
This is like a couple of years ago. They're trying to make that
Yeah.
deal.
It happens like once every 3 years.
Yeah.
Someone tries to make it
51st
happen.
state.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen though.
It should.
Not gonna happen. Not until like 2 generations die off.
Well, isn't Puerto Rico trying to like separate from the U.S.?
That's the 2 camps. It's like either we are fully independent or we are a state.
Because then you're gonna
then-
get like so many years. You're gonna get like 2-year window. Either go back to Puerto Rico and become Puerto Rican, or stay in the U.S. and be. A US
I'm absolutely staying. I'm absolutely staying
Staying where?
here.
Adriana breaks up. He has shipper
like-
packs.
Yeah.
All right, you're going back now.
I had friends from China. They didn't like it over there. They prefer it over here.
China is very.
Yeah,
Very,
U.S. number
like-
1, baby.
No, it's not.
U.S. number 1.
No, it's not.
We
We're
are
like
the
60
team.
at best.
I don't know, man.
Whatever
I
the
like
point.
the U.S. I can shit on a lot of there's a lot of positives out of the country, but we got a
The thing
pretty
is,
good.
No, there's countries that have it like us, but we just it's built in our country's like history, like,
Culture,
we're the
yeah.
best. No, there's other countries doing the exact same fucking thing.
Like
but
Switzerland is doing amazing.
Yeah,
Switzerland's great.
Oh,
It's a little racist. You know,
Yeah, that's what I was about to
It's
say.
racism everywhere.
Wasn't
there's like not a lot. There's not a whole lot of black people in Switzerland.
there was
but-
I heard this like the other day. It was it wasn't like a genocide, was it? But it was like something with like the black, like they're extremely racist, right?
No, they're just very homogenous. Like everybody looks the same because they didn't get colonized the same way that everyone else did.
Yeah.
is it a yellow hair, blue eyes?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
blonde hair, blue eyes. They're
Yellow
Super
hair.
like-
Fucking shut up,
Super Saiyan.
Naruto.
they're
No, I
like
said
they're
blonde
like
hair, yeah.
Nordic.
Yeah.
They come from Nordic origin, and like just didn't get colonized the same way.
I just realized something. Look at this
Yeah.
cornball over here wearing his logo on his t-shirt.
Oh shit, Tay! I was
Look at my watch too.
Cornball, dude.
no, I love it. I love it. You gotta be your number one fan.
I rarely wear my shirt.
Yeah, that's awesome. When
That's
did
a
you make
nice
that?
shirt, though.
Yeah, you're right.
I want to do that.
I like that. It's not cracked or faded or
It's
anything.
from because I rarely wear it.
Do you dry your shirts? Air dry?
No.
I think I had been air drying my t-shirts forever, and they were getting like because I was trying to keep them from getting stretched out or not or shrinking. I was trying to keep them from because my shirts draw up really quickly, and I was air drying them, and they were stretching out
They
because
make
the
it
fabric
wrinkle.
was getting like really like I guess loose. And so I started drying them in the dryer, and now all my shit's faded. And I think that's how you keep your t-shirts from fading out.
Yeah,
Like,
mine.
right?
I do mine in
Air
dryer.
dry them.
I do not dryer. All my shirts dryer.
No
Well-
crack. Like this shirt's starting to crack.
Yeah.
Like the back of it's starting to
You know
crack
what?
up.
I'm one of those people that like I legitimately do not give a shit if my
Yeah.
shirt's cracked.
Yeah, look at your
uncracked.
cracky shirt, bro.
Look at
it
that.
varies from my shirt. Like my Godzilla
What's that?
shirt, I'm scared to mess that Godzilla shirt up. The one we
Just frame it.
about.
Just
That?
frame it, put it in your
Oh my Godzilla versus Kong shirt, it's all completely fucked up right
See,
now.
that's all I want to like. That's how
But
really
I could
wear it.
tell from the materials like a cheap
How
like
did you
the
fuck it
cheap
up?
press on
It's a
thing.
good T-shirt though.
It was a good t-shirt.
Same as
It
Superman
was.
shirt. I don't want to fuck that up. Plus, Audrey gave it to me, so it's a special
Damn.
shirt. I don't wanna-
Frame 'em.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's your
Oh,
Sonic
that's
Mania
adorable.
shirt?
It's in my basket thing.
Yeah.
window.
The shirt I gave him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
I kind of try to stay away from the graphic tees nowadays. I know I'm wearing this, but I kind of like wearing the plain. I'm a
Same.
boring guy.
Yeah.
No, you're not boring. Before we wrap up, I'm gonna stand you up on that. I hate branding on shirts.
That's
I
on
hate,
brand.
I hate what? Fuck off.
That's on brand.
I
I've
hate-
noticed that people that's a new phrase people keep saying now. That's
So
on
you're
brand.
It's like it's indicative of how capitalism is like infected our
Like
daily
Bryan,
lives.
if I could wear like a V-neck black shirt the rest of my life, I would.
Yeah, you should. You should. It's great.
Yeah.
I don't like thinking about what I'm gonna wear. I like wearing it. Like the shirts with the pockets, the Hanes shirt with the pockets, best outfit ever. It's so easy. You just get up, fucking put it on, go do your shit. I don't have to think about making a decision. And I hate wearing like logos. Like I don't like wearing like whatever brand, like Tommy Hilfiger or like Ralph Lauren or Polo or whatever. I'm like, you're not
I wear
paying me.
Polo
I'm not gonna
shirt.
Yeah.
advertise for you.
It's like I don't know. I think it's an age thing too. Like I want wearing a fucking
My pants,
Power
I
Ranger shirt.
literally
Season.
my pants are all black.
Yeah,
And they're all I usually buy 6 of the same pair.
that's
I'm
great-
like a
great
cartoon
idea.
character. I
I get slim.
don't
fit.
even think about what I'm wearing in my pants.
Yeah,
I get slim fit jeans.
Slim thick.
Slim
Slim.
that's really what I thought you said at first.
I wear slim thick pants.
Slim fit pants.
I wear Kim Kardashian only pants.
I pay these jeans like at least $60, I believe. I need to go clothes shopping though. I have
Me
more
too.
shirts than jeans.
I gotta go grocery shopping. You just reminded me.
Yeah.
Fucking hate grocery shopping.
For me, it's hard.
Yeah?
Cause it's like I walk in to the grocery store like I don't know what the fuck I want. So I spend an hour thinking what I want and get
Yeah,
like-
you got to make a list, bro.
everyone tells me that.
Yeah, you're an
Yeah.
adult.
But
Make a
when you
list.
I don't feel like it.
but here's the thing: when you make a list for the things that you want to get, I put like 5 items, and then I get bored of it.
What is it? Chicken, rice, milk. What else?
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
it's
basics. You got to have your
Chicken, rice,
staples.
milk, bread, ham and cheese,
And
and then after that, it's fucking fair. It's free game.
for me, I don't even buy milk anymore because I don't drink it.
Oh, that's right.
Same
you
with
don't even buy milk.
cereal. Like I don't, because when I get one time I legit brought cereal and milk and not touched it at all because I forgot I had cereal. Yeah, I did it plenty of times. I don't. Same with bread. I don't buy bread because I'm not gonna.
Dude,
use
I
it.
annihilate cereal. Cereal doesn't stay long around me. I am Mr. Rage.
I think that's it for today's podcast,
Yeah.
everybody.
Brian, where can they find you?
You can find me at Twitter at You can find me at Twitter at Bryan Archia.
You did it every single time.
Yeah, every single time. Because I'm looking right at you, making eye contact. Crocker, where can they find you?
You can find me at you can find me at cyber_calamity on Twitter. You can follow me at CyberCalamity on Twitch, and you can join the Discord or Drunken Ship Discord.
Brian, where can they
That
find
fancy
you?
that.
You can find Tay at _Tay Infinite on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's kind of it.
Hey guys from India, please go to the Discord and subscribe to the YouTube channel because there's a lot of you guys looking at our show. Like,
Yeah.
fucking a lot.
Come hang out with us.
Or if you just want to vibe, or either not from India, that not to exclude you.
Nah, fuck them.
The
I'm saying, if you're not from India, get the fuck out of here.
They're probably just people using a VPN. They're just embarrassed to watch us.
there's like a shit ton of people over there listen
Yeah,
to us.
it's great.
I'm
I
trying to
love it.
figure out why.
I'm Mr.
Not that
Rage.
I'm
That's why.
questioning anything, just like why.
Just like what makes them click. you
Yeah.
know? Like versus ooh. Anyway, thank you guys. We will see you. I think we're taking a break next episode
Yeah, I'm
because all
be
of
out
us
of
are going to
town,
be
so-
out of town.
Yeah.
So we will see you in 2 weeks with the next episode of the podcast.
God.
Thank you all for supporting us.
Really 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, and also go check out Couch Conversation.
Oh yeah, we released a new video called Couch Conversations. Me and Crockett talk about Resident Evil 8.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's great. It's called Drunken Ship Talks, not Couch
I
Conversations.
didn't know what was the deal. I had to text you guys. What's the thing? Couch talks or
I couldn't decide when I was there. Drunken Ship Talks, episode 1, Resident Evil Village.
Are you
That's the
guys
video.
doing more of those?
I think so. Yeah, I like that conversation a lot.
It's such a vibe.
Just chill, make a latte, and bring someone in to talk to me
Brian,
about stuff.
Looks professional too, by the way.
Brian has like a
What is it?
like
Look professional when you did that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Brian has a $600 like coffee machine
I
at his
do.
house.
An espresso machine.
And it,
Such a
it-
Brian
and
thing.
it makes a $600 cup of coffee. It's legit. It's
Jesus
legit.
Christ.
I used to think that people that measured out the beans were assholes. Like people was like, oh, you put 20 grams of beans and then you grind it and then you make the coffee. I used to think they were pretentious as fuck. Absolutely measure out your beans. If you make coffee, absolutely measure out your beans. 14 grams of coffee for a double shot of espresso, and then you put like half a cup of milk and then you froth that. It is the best cup of coffee you're ever gonna
Got that
get.
Walter White coffee.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So good.
100% on that.
So
I can,
fucking
yeah. agree
Well,
with
Brian
that.
told me she like coffee's like chemistry. Like
It is,
the way
yeah.
You do it a certain way is good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
do you have to? I mean, like, yeah, you're making literal crack.
Every coffee house that has like I've seldom gone to a coffee place that doesn't burn the shit out of their normal brew coffee. Like their drip brew, always burn. Always fucking bitter and burn. I hate it.
See,
Makes
when
me
Jordan messed me, he got coffee. That kind of annoyed me, low key, because it's like, because remember we talked about the other day with coffee, and then I had a message text you like, did he put sugar in coffee? Because coffee is so fucking technical. I don't like this culture of coffee. Like for me, I kind of want some slightly. This was fine. I want
Yeah.
slightly sweeter though.
Oh, you wanted a sweet? I thought you didn't. You didn't want a sweet.
No,
I would
it's
have
like
asked him to put in.
No, I appreciate you got coffee, but I'm just saying like I had a. What if I
See,
didn't like it
oh.
and you brought it?
Yeah, I would have drank it.
It would have been fun. I've been like,
No.
oh, well, what's a dud?
But it's like then I had to text Brian like if I got the coffee for him like how do you want it?
Well,
Or,
I mean, I was
how do
gonna-
you do coffee there?
I thought you guys were gonna like come like be here a little bit before we started recording. So I thought like, well, if he doesn't like it, we can just get another one.
Yeah. That was the plan. I was gonna be here earlier and then I woke up.
Yeah, I was
I said
slept in,
before.
dude. I worked 48 hours this week.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna fucking sleep a
it.
little bit in today.
Yeah, that's whatever we did is early.
All right, well,
Yeah, a little bonus conversation for you guys.